Hello, hello, and welcome to today's 45-minute practice. Today's practice is called Chill Pill. And if you are anything like me, I tend to find myself more often than not in a headspace that can get pretty anxious. I deal with a lot of anxiety and stress in my own personal life, and it's, I think, a lifelong practice for me to try and cope and better deal with those feelings or sensations in my body and in my mind. So I thought that we could take this time to just slow down and let the yoga work. When I find myself getting into this headspace, I tend to want to will or force something to work in my life, whatever it is that I'm focused on or wanting to happen. I tend to narrow in, zone in, and I want. And usually the more I do that, the more I tend to fall out of alignment with my overall goal. And so I just need to, pump the brakes, stop, and say, you know what? I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna let it work. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it be. So rather than willing or forcing whatever it is that's going on in your life, and maybe it's nothing, giving yourself the time to just let it. And even if it doesn't, right, even if it doesn't work, it somehow still does, right? So these next 45 moments of this practice are just dedicated to letting the yoga do its magic. I won't be talking as much. It'll be pretty quiet, pretty slow. So if you need props like blocks or pillows or blankets to help make your practice more comfortable, I highly suggest it. Now, this isn't a restorative class, but my hope and my goal is that we pull this restorative nature into our balances, into our standing postures, into our forward folds. That we bring this nature of just chilling out and letting the yoga work its magic. So I hope you're ready. Let's get started in child's pose. So we're gonna take knees wide, big toes to touch. And just start to reach your arms forward, tail down towards the heels. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale through your mouth. Maybe bend your elbows a bit, let your upper body really settle into the earth. Close your eyes. Take another deep breath in. And then again, exhale out through the mouth. Let your hands relax here. Inhale, slowly start to come up onto all fours. But as you exhale, just really launching your body forward, sliding the legs back and just coming down into your bellies. Nice, and from your stomach, just bringing your arms forward into a pranam position, so palms together, or you can even just cross your arms and rest your head and just let your body lie flat. Unstick your legs if you're caught on your pants or the flesh of your thighs. Just kind of loosening up the reins here. You're just relaxing. Taking that zeroed in focus and letting it broaden. You're taking in the whole scope of this moment. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to cactus the arms and just lift your chest up. Legs are pretty active, tops of the feet pushing down into the ground. Inhale. Exhale, just float the arms forward and reach. Again, inhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest. This time, hands to the ground, cobra pose. Elbows into the ribs, just opening up through the heart. Try to drag the hands backwards, pull your heart forward, breathe in. And then exhale, release back towards the earth. And you slowly come up onto your knees, so into a kneeling position, so hero's pose, just loosely. And then bringing the chin down to the chest, we're just gonna roll the head over to the right. All the way back, and then as your head starts to lean into that left shoulder, just take your left hand to the earth, extend your right leg out towards the right, and just reach up with your right arm. Maybe look up to the right thumb. And you slowly take that right arm and just reach over towards the left side edge of your mat. And then swinging forward through the body, we're going to take right hand towards your right shin bone, reach your left arm up and over towards the right. Just opening up the gates of the body. Nice. Inhale, bring yourself back to center, draw the right knee in, and just come back into a kneeling position. We're going to drop the chin back down into the chest. Roll the head over to the left. All the way back, all the way back. It's okay if your mouth opens. And then head to the right. Nice, right hand towards the right. You're going to stick that left leg out towards the left. Left arm up to the sky, breath in. And then just reaching the left arm over the body. And you start to swing yourself forward. Nice, as you swing that left arm, reaching for the left leg, and then right arm reaching over to meet it. Try to firm down into the left foot. Perfect. And then just bring left knee down, back into a kneeling pose. Nice, take a moment, big breath in. Maybe drawing hands into heart center and just offering that intention again for your practice, that I'm just not going to will it, I'm just going to let it. And then with hands to the earth, just come up into a forward fold. So tucking the toes, stepping the feet forward, and letting the head just drape down. Nice, at this point, start to grab elbow to elbow. So you get really heavy, maybe sway a bit side to side. Pull the chin all the way into your chest. Maybe even bend your knees. Now reach your arms upwards to the sky. And with a slight bend in the knees, we're going to reverse the way we come up. So almost a reverse swan dive up into mountain. Inhale, lift up to the chest. And then exhale, just drawing the hands down through center. Nice work. Step up towards the top of your mat if you're a little bit too centered. And then we're going to take the arms backwards again. Inhale, open up through the chest, come up into mountain. Some Surya A's, we're going to change things up. Exhale, forward fold into the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Try to bring your head up a little bit so your chin pulls forward. Try to soften those shoulder blades. And it's okay to use your shin bones here. In fact, I recommend it. And then exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank position. Exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Sweep the arms back, locust pose. Interlace the fingers or not. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, lower back to the earth. Pick yourself up slowly, hands and knees, or reverse that push up. We'll find downward facing dog on the out breath. Two more breaths. On that exhale, travel forward towards the top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold into the legs. Arms reach up, reverse your swan dive, come on up, mountain pose. Exhale, center, hands towards the heart, thumbs at the sternum. Okay, strap the arms. Inhale again, sweep them back, lift up. Exhale, forward fold into the legs, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, pull the chin forward just a bit. And then exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank position. Please hold your plank, deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale for locust, lift up. Exhale, lower all the way back towards the earth. Please pick yourself up slowly. Downward facing dog on the out breath. And just bringing chest towards the thighs, head towards the earth. Please travel forward, top of the mat as you exhale. Inhale to halfway lift, pull the heart. Exhale, bow forward, fold, look within. Arms reach up, slight bend in the knees, reverse that swan dive. Exhale, arms down to heart center. Last one, arms reach back, inhale, come up. Exhale, bow forward, fold, look within. Inhale to halfway lift. Try to soften those shoulder blades. And then exhale, stepping back, plank position. Nice, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga to the belly. Inhale, lift up, locust pose. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Reverse your push-up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go up and back. Nice, take a deep breath in. Slow breath up. Again, head reaching towards the earth, chest towards the thighs. Perfect, lift your right leg up so that it's level with the left hip. So we're not really overextending the leg up, we're kind of keeping the hips square. Nice, just keep extending, push down through your hands. And then bend it to the right knee, right heel towards the left sitting bone. Nice job, take your right foot, step it forward in between the hands. Nice, drop your left knee down to the earth, inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Now on the exhale, go ahead and cactus the arms and just get heavy in the lunge. Without moving your lunge, just re-extend the arms up to the sky, breath in. And then exhale, sweep your arms back behind you as if you were flying, like you had a cape, and begin to extend the front leg. Now toes can stay down or they can come up. Nice, and then re-bending into the right knee. Left hand stays down to the earth, right arm's gonna sweep up towards the sky. Look for the right thumb to start. And then take your right arm all the way back behind you and see if you can follow your gaze all the way to that right thumb. Tuck the left toes, lift the leg. And then exhale, drop the left knee, swing your right arm forward, right leg back, and come into a shoulder roller, thread the needle. So right arm behind that left arm, right side of your face coming down. Pry the chest open. Maybe even step your left foot back. Relax your jaw. Nice, drop the left knee back down if you had the leg extended. Untangle the right arm. And then just push the arms forward, keeping the tail stacked over the knees. So we're in puppy pose or anahatasana. And whatever resistance you're feeling, try to close your eyes and just broaden that focus. And instead of zooming in, just zoom out. Begin to tuck your toes, hands are firm on the earth. I'm just gonna pull my hands back slightly and launch myself forward, plank pose. Take a big breath in. And then exhale. exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Nice work, yogis. Left leg comes up, about hip level. Really pushing down into the hands, straightening the arms. And then left heel to right glute. Just open up. Really try to squeeze the heel in. And then left foot comes forward between the hands. Nice, drop the right knee. Arms come up, inhale for low lunge. And then just using that cactusing of the arms to really drive the lunge deeper. Arms we extend, but legs don't move. Maybe look up, lift your chest. Nice, exhale, arms reach back behind you, runners stretch, but with a bit of a balance. Nice, really try to find length through the fingers. And then exhale, replant the foot, right hand down, left arm sweeps up to the sky. Look for the left thumb, breathe in. Right toes tuck as that left arm reaches all the way back behind you, follow the left thumb. Perfect, right knee drops, left arm sweeps forward, get ready to thread the needle. So left arm behind the right, left side of the face coming down. Option to step that right foot back. And then dropping the right knee back to the earth. Begin to untangle the arms and then just slide forward into Anahatasana, puppy pose. You can rest on the chin or the forehead. And then tucking the toes, I'm just going to drag my hands back just about an inch or so, and then launching my body forward, plank pose. Nice, take a deep breath in here. We're going to exhale to vinyasa. And if the vinyasa isn't serving you today, don't take it. You want this to feel restorative in its quality and nature. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Nice long breath in. Exhale to soften. And then looking up in between the hands, travel forward, top of the mat, however you choose. Halfway lift, heart pulls forward. And again, trying to soften through the shoulder blades, lift the chin, lift the gaze. And then exhale, bow, fold, and look within. Arms reach up and back, come on up into your mountain pose. Exhale, find your center. And release the arms. Nicely done. Take the arms again backwards behind you, opening up through the chest. Inhale, rise for mountain. Exhale, bow, fold. And look within. Step your left foot back behind you, please. Warrior two pose. And windmill the arms up. Exhale, finding your lunge. Just gazing out towards that middle right finger. Nice, left hand is going to start to reach for the left shin bone, or maybe just back of the knee or the thigh. Right arm comes up, reverse warrior. And then extending through the right leg, we're going to start to reach forward, prepping for Trikonasana. So right arm coming down, left arm reaching up to the sky. Now ideally, looking for that left thumb, if we can. And then taking that left arm all the way across the ear. Nice. Now put a slight bend into your right hand. Maybe bring the right hand all the way to the earth and just create an arch through the body. Almost as if your left fingers wanted to reach for your right toes. Nice, exhale, swing the entire body long-sided to the mat. Walk the feet in together so they're not too far apart, not too wide. Come on up into a halfway lift. So I'm on my hands, right on my fingertips. Inhale, pulling the chest forward. Exhale, bow. Fingertips to the big toes, bend through the elbows, and just driving my head towards the earth. Try to keep space from the shoulders down to the ears. Nice, come up halfway, yogis. Put a slight bend in your knees. Turn your left toes out to the left. You're just gonna start to walk the body over towards the left leg, so keeping that lunge. Perfect, take the left back of your arm, push it in towards the right thigh bone. Keep the right hand down on the earth. And just keep using that left elbow to push the thigh back, creating a little bit of an inner thigh stretch or groin stretch. Nice, windmill up through the right arm, warrior two, back of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Reverse your warrior, so right arm looking for the back of the right shin bone, left arm up to the sky. And then Trikonasana pose, left leg extending, left fingers coming down, and right arm reaching up towards the ceiling. And steady into the legs, that right arm reaches up and over. And then slight bend in the left elbow as that right arm really starts to curve, creating a side body stretch. Nice, sweep the entire body forward, long-sided to the mat. Walk the feet in a bit. Inhale to halfway lift. And then exhale back, peace fingers to big toes. Wide-legged forward fold. Excellent, come up halfway, yogis, please. Turn your right toes out to the right. So it's a lot like Skandasana. It's very similar, but it's a bit more gentle on the body. It's not as intense on the joints. I'm gonna take the back of the right arm to the tricep area, push it into the thigh bone, fingertips down, and I'm gonna leave my left hand just out in front of me. Maybe lift the right arm up to further push the thigh bone back. Left leg stays strong. Maybe even walk it out a little bit deeper. Breathe in. And then exhale, hands to the earth. We're gonna turn front-sided to the mat. Drop your left knee down. Roll onto the blade side edge of your right foot, so dragon's pose. And maybe coming down into the forearms. Perfectly fine here to curl through the neck and the head. And then coming back up onto the hands, start to flatten your right foot, tuck those back left toes, and then step your body forward, Malasana squat. Perfectly fine to lift the heels here or sit on a block. Just grounding, rooting. Connecting to the practice of just letting it work. Exhale, start to forward fold. Grab elbow to elbow and just heel toe your feet back underneath your hip points. Nice, let your body get heavy. Maybe sway a bit side to side again. And then arms reaching back up to the sky. Inhale, rise up for mountain pose. Exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. And release. Nice job, rookies. Bring your left ankle over your right thigh. Just come into a standing pigeon pose. Now hands can come to your shin bone, and your hands can come to your heart. Just flexing into that left foot. Maybe folding the chest down in towards the thigh. Perfect. Take a breath in, lift your chest up. Take your left foot, step it back behind you, come back into warrior two, sit low. Excellent, and then just reverse it. So just greeting the same sequence we just did, adding some changes, some shifts. And then Trikonasana, right fingertips down, left arm up. Exhale to reach the left arm across the ear. Try to pull that shoulder away from the ear space so that your neck is long. And then bending through the elbow, create that side body stretch. Sweep the body long side edge of the mat. Draw your heels in towards one another, feet spin out into goddess pose. We're going to sweep the arms up. Take left arm over right. And then pointing the fingers down as we sit into this deep stretch. Fingers down in towards the earth. Nice bend through your knees, reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, warrior two, back of the mat. Reverse your warrior, just reaching for the back of the knee, like half space. And then triangle pose, left arm coming down, right arm reaching up. Reach the right arm out and across the ear. Just turning the palm downwards. And then bending into that left arm, just letting the body curl. Sweep the body back along the side edge of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, we're going to turn the heels in. Coming into goddess squat, arms sweeping up, and then right arm over left. Breath in, and then sitting low, driving the fingertips down towards the earth. Really not being afraid to send the tail back here, really opening up through the inner thigh, the groin space again. Those areas that tend to jam up with density a lot, they tend to feel really heavy and weighted. And you sweep the arms back up to the sky. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, just coming back up towards the top of the mat. And you settling into the standing position, we bring right ankle over the left thigh, standing pigeon. Maybe folding the body over slightly. Release the right leg down to the earth. Exhale, forward fold into the legs. With knees bent, slowly start to bring yourself as if you're wanting to go into a chair pose shape. So my tail is reaching back, my arms are going to reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, sit back. Coming into Navasana. Breath in. And then exhale, feet down, butterfly pose. Opening up the heart. pouring the heart forward. Inhale to lift yourself back up. Another round of boat pose, legs reaching up to the sky. And then exhale, feet coming down. Extend the legs out in front of you. Inhale to reach your arms upwards to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Maybe walk the tail back a little bit, really firm down through the back of the thighs. And then letting wherever you rest just be wherever you can go. Right? Letting your practice work. Letting the yoga work. Perfect. Inhale. Start to bring your body up slowly. And draw right ankle over left ankle and just roll the body forward, coming into a plank pose. Knees from your plank, deep breath. Exhale, Chaturanga. Rolling through the toes. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, rolling through the toes. Exhale, downward facing. Take a breath in. Breath out. Travel forward towards the top of the mat, however you choose to. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the gaze forward. Exhale, bow, fold, and look within. Arms come up into mountain pose. Remember, you sweep back. Heart lifts us up. Inhale. And then exhale. Hands down through heart center. Perfect. I'm going to step back a little bit from the top of my mat just so I have enough room for this posture. I'm going to bring the left shin bone again over right thigh. I'm just coming into standing pigeon one more time. Now from here, I can begin to nestle triceps against the shin bone, just pushing back, creating length. If it's available to you to work on an arm balance, which I know sometimes doesn't seem very chill, but for a lot of people it can be a way just to witness the breath, so flying pigeon, and just to be in the body. Nice, take a full breath in. Now exhale as you start to come out of your arm balance. Step your left leg back behind you, warrior three. Just unraveling the hips. Lift the heart up a little bit more than you would. And then dropping right into the earth. Reach your left arm up, half moon. And how can you make this restorative? Where can you pay attention in the body? Where can you zoom out? And you look up to the left thumb. And then dropping the left hand down. Step your right foot further out forward. Left foot back behind you. And just set your body up for pyramid pose. So inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. And pull the chin all the way into the chest, forehead towards that shin bone. Nice deep bend in your right knee, send your left leg up to the sky, standing split. Maybe work on walking left fingers further out towards the left. Then bringing the left knee down to curtsy behind the right. We're going to come into a twist, so seated twist. Left arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, turning your body to the right. bring the body forward, breath out, untangle the legs. And just setting up the transition just as slowly as we would move through the entire practice. So left ankle now over right, rolling over. If you like to hop through, that's perfectly fine. And then stepping back, plank pose. Take a breath. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing. Breath in. Breath out. Traveling forward, top of the mat as you breathe out. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale in forward fold. Arms reach up. Reverse your swan dive. Inhale. Exhale, Samasthiti. We'll bring that right shin bone now over the left thigh. Coming into your option, to take the flying pigeon, or really just to work triceps into the shin bone, lengthening out the spine. Hands to the earth. Either way, just asking, how can this be restorative? How can I be in my breath, my body, the moment? You send your right leg back. Warrior 3. And then exhale, surrendering, dropping into half moon. Just sinking in, dropping in. Look up to the right thumb. And then right foot down. You may need to shuffle your left foot forward. Like me, if you're double pigeon, messed up your alignment there. Inhale to halfway lift, or your flying pigeon, I'm sorry. Exhale, bow. And look within. Maybe close your eyes. Slight bend in the left knee, send your right leg up. Vertical splits, maybe walking again, right fingers a little further out towards the right. And then right knee bends behind the left ankle. We'll windmill the arms up, coming into your twist. Beautiful. Start to release. Bring your legs out in front of you. Catch your breath here. Just a deep inhale. Exhale it out. We're going to bend both of our knees, feet flat, and just finish with a nice twist. So bringing your right ankle over your left shin bone. Options here to keep your hands back behind you. Maybe step your left foot in. Just a seated pigeon. If you'd like to go a bit further, you can work your right tricep in towards the back of, or the bottom of the foot. Just opening up. Maybe extending the arm out, bending. And release. Bring the right leg out in front of you, left foot inside of the right thigh, and just leaning, folding into this right shin. Jani Shirshasana. And then inhale, rise up. Both knees bend. Left ankle, right thigh bone. And the option to stay here is really nice. Just working on opening the left thigh up, sitting tall through your spine, or maybe left tricep towards the back of the left foot. Keep wanting to say back to the bottom of the foot. And then release. As left leg comes out. This time right foot pulls inside of that left thigh bone. And sit up nice and tall. And then lean forward. And just let it work. Let it be. Let it go. Come on up. Extend both legs out. Start to find the center of your mat. And I'll come on back. That's always good news, right? In your practice, you need to tilt our back. Feet flat, kneecaps pointed up. And we'll come on up into bridge pose. Interlacing the fingers, walking the shoulders in. And just pushing down into the feet. Pull that chin away. Big breath here. Exhale. Slowly lower down. And walk your feet out towards the edges of the mat, just letting your knees knock in, maybe using your hands to pull the flesh down and away from your hips. And dropping the knees over to the right. Just a quick little twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale. Switch sides. Back to center. Just start to stretch your legs out. Reach your arms up overhead. Taking a deep breath in. And exhaling for a few moments in Shavasana. Deep breath in, yogis. And as you exhale, just gathering the knees into the chest. Working the body side to side. And rolling over to a natural side of your mat. Just whatever comes to your body naturally. And then using your hands to lift you up. We'll come into a seated position. Maybe bringing the left hand in towards the heart space, the chest space, and wrapping the right arm underneath, almost as if you were embracing the body or holding the body. And just close the eyes, tilt the chin down slightly. And honoring all of your effort. Honoring your willingness to try and let things work. Honoring your willingness to allow things to be. And most importantly, allowing yourself the willingness to show up even when things feel uncertain or unsteady in your life. Just showing up, even at your best. We'll seal this practice off here with deep gratitude and deep love for you, for another day to be in this body, to witness our breath at work. And my deepest gratitude. Thank you so much, guys, for watching these classes, for participating, even if you're miles and miles away. I feel the love and I feel the energy, and I'm just super grateful to share this space with you. So thank you. Namaste.